What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. If you were at last night's stream, man, was that fun. But you also know I gave away a bunch of cards last night. I gave away 3 97s for doing trivia. Trivia, of all things, trivia. It was a blast. If you were there last night, I appreciate everything you guys did. It was phenomenal. I mean, it was a ton of fun. I'll be honest, I was kind of looking forward to streaming tonight. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. But if you were also there last night, you saw me lose another 700,000 coins on Sugar Rush. If I was you, do not do Sugar Rush. I know people always want to. I mean, maybe the Easter eggs will be worth something. Maybe they won't. I don't know. But you know for a fact that I've lost coin. I've lost 3.2 million coins doing Sugar Rush right now. But you can see I'm at 22.6 million. I have a bunch of cards. You can see right here. We opened up 88 pluses last night with training. Probably wasn't the smartest idea. And you can also see I got a bunch of Campus Hero cards left to sell. Man, oh man, we are still selling cards. You saw I did about 350,000 coins or training worth of Campus Heroes, and we pulled like 9 or 10 95s. It was a blast. We had so much fun. So what are we going to do today? Well, first, we got to buy training. So it is Saturday at 10:15 right now. Yes. These are the times that you want to buy training. Saturdays are usually pretty good days. We're going to check and see what training value is worth. And hopefully it's down. Hopefully it's real down. Hopefully. I mean, we're looking at this 115. Not ideal. We want to buy 95s. Well, there's 134. That looks pretty good. We're going to check and see what 134 is. We are looking at 5.25. I think that's a pretty solid price. But we're not going to buy anything yet until we know. Till we know. Campus Heroes sitting at 150. They're looking pretty solid. Look at that. We're looking pretty good here. Mud Heroes is another one I like to look at. 136. You can see prices for Mud Heroes. For whatever reason, Mud Heroes stay lower. Stay lower. I don't know why, but they do. We can see right here we got the newest at 59 minutes, which is good. But it just looks like there's a lot of cards. So let's make sure that we go ahead and take a peek. Now, this is usually the place that I would stay on and just look at cards. But who knows? 130 right there. We obviously know that's a good price. But again, we're trying to get prices right now. 203. Let's check 203 for a 96. We're looking at 5.6. So that is not a good value. Let's look at 97s. 97s at 285. That's a 5.6 also. Not ideal, but you could sit here and do this and keep on refreshing. You'll see those cards come up a little bit cheaper. I like Legend Saturday. Legend Saturday, especially being no money spent, I like it even more because usually cards come out and they're fairly cheap when you want to buy training and stuff like that. But sometimes they're not. I mean, today, you know, with the 3 Legends that are out, I mean, honestly, they're pretty terrible. So, you know, the 95s might be the move today. Who knows? Who knows, right? Who knows? And so, like I said, I've probably bored you already with the glory details, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to try to get training. I don't expect to get anything on the console. I probably need to go to my app to do this. But we're going to go ahead and get training, and then we're going to figure out what role we want to do today. Oh, right, we went ahead and got training. I'm going to show you something. It was talked about the other day. When you go buy training, especially on Legend Saturday, training doesn't seem to be plummeting as much as it used to, and that's probably because of training variety. People are ripping for the limited, which is fine. The training variety pack has been very, very lucrative to a lot of people, including myself at times. Right now, I have lost coin doing it, but not very much. Not very much. So when you're doing this, you know, like 135 for a 95, that is a good value. That's 5.2, 5.3 around there. But look at the 90-91s. There's 39K right now, which is too much, clearly. But you can buy them a lot of times for 36K, and 36K is 5.07. Now, is it going to happen all the time? Probably not. I'm probably outside the window of people putting their cards up if people bought packs. Now, this week was a bad week. I don't think people are going to buy a lot of packs this week, quite frankly, because, I mean, the cards suck. The cards suck this week. And everybody's excited for tomorrow. And that's why I'm going to tell you, beware today of what you do, because cards are going to plummet tomorrow, guys. Cards are going to plummet, most likely anyways. I've been wrong. Listen, I've been wrong several times. But we went ahead and we bought 260,000 training. We spent about 1.4 million. So let's go ahead and take a peek and see exactly what that is for ratio, because I'm not 100% sure. And so let's go ahead and get our handy dandy calculator here. So we got 260,000 training, and we're going to divide that by 1.4 million coins. Well, no, we're going to take 1.4 million, divide that by 260,000 training. We're going to look at 5.38. So not great, but not terrible. As you can see right here, I got a bunch of stuff still up on the market. All right, so now we are going to go ahead and we are going to look at something. Okay, so we are thinking about doing heavyweights today. We're thinking about doing heavyweights. So it costs 6,000 per roll. We're going to times that by 5.38 for the training value about it. So that's 32,000. We're going to times that by 1.1. 35,000. So we need the cards to be worth 35,000 in order to break even. So let's go ahead and take a peek and see how many of these cards actually fall into that to where you can make coin. Obviously the 89. So we know there's 5 89s that are an L, right? But look at Laramie Tunzel. Is there any up here? Nope. So Laramie Tunzel is actually pretty good for this so far. Okay, so let's take a peek at the 90s. We're looking at 37,000. So we know all the 90s are worth, they're a positive. So 89s are negative, 90s are positive. Let's look at Wyatt Teller. Where are you at? Wyatt Teller, 44,000. So that's a 9,000 profit. So we're looking good, right? We're looking good. It looks like this might be an okay roll. We got Cameron Hayward is looking okay. Yeah, it looks like this should be okay. Kenny Clark is way up there. So 91s are pretty good. Looks like it's pretty good. So let's take a peek at the 95s. And this is why I'm doing the roll. It's not because of the 94s. The 94s are bad. But look at the 95s. 150 is fairly good for a 95 right now. If you were to sell it for 150, you'd get 135. And that basically is training value. But I'm looking at Anthony Sherman. I'm looking at D Ford and Shaq Mason. Those are big W's, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and just get right into the roll. I'm selling, obviously you guys can see I'm selling Campus Heroes yet. I don't know how much coin I gave away. I mean, I gave away about 900,000 coins worth of cards last night with those 397s, along with losing 700,000 coins last night on the stupid Sugar Rush stuff. So I'm looking at, I probably lost about 1.6 million. Now I did make some of my coin back in other rolls, but I don't know how much coin I made back out of it. Hopefully we made a couple 300,000-400,000. I would guess 400,000 to 500,000. So, but here we go with the heavyweights. We got Ted Caress. That is a W. Like I said, the numbers seem to be good. Now it's just all about, is the game going to allow me to be a winner? That's the ticket. But anyways, I'm going to show you just the big rolls, and then we'll come back at the end and we'll show you whether we won or lost on this roll. All right, you saw we pulled absolutely fire. It might be the best roll I've ever done with heavyweights. In the last video I made on heavyweights, I made over 500,000 coins. Let's take a peek and see what we got here. We got 20. We did 43 rolls. We got a lot of 89s, clearly, but let's go ahead and add them all up, because you know what? That's what we do. We want to know if we made any coin. Did we make any coin? We got 23K for Richie Incognito. That clearly is higher than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. 23. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5. Is that right? Maybe not. That's 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 Richie Incognitos. That's 115,000. We got Lane Johnson. Let's take a peek at Lane Johnson. He's going for 25K, which seems a little bit high also, but yeah, that's what the numbers say. So that's 75. That's 125. That is 175,000 added onto it. So we're already at 290 just with 89s. Brandon Linder. Let's get it. 20. We'll go with 21,000. So you got 21,000. Is there any more Brandon Linders? There's 21. We got 42,000 just in Brandon Linders, sorry. That already, we are looking at 332. We got 2 more 89s to check on. One is Kevin Zeitler. That's 25K. Wow, the prices are looking beautiful. That's 100K, 125K. I mean, if you're not a believer, I mean, let's be honest here. If you're not a believer in the heavyweights, then I don't know what you're doing. But at the same time, you saw what I pulled. You're probably not going to pull anywhere near that because I got super lucky. Let's be honest here. I got super lucky. So that's 28K, 56, 112, 112, 140, 140,000 just in Laramie Tunzel. All right, now I still have to sell the cards, so keep this in mind. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Grady Jarrett. Wow, we pulled 4 90s. So that's 39K. This is taking, I know it takes a long time, guys, but perfection doesn't happen overnight. Right? We got to know. Kenny Clark going for 60,000. We're going to put him down for 55,000. We're up 691 right now. DeMarcus Lawrence sitting at 42,000. That's 733,000 right now. We are creeping up. We are halfway to that 1.4 million to get our coins back. We're going to go 37,000 for Jarrell Casey. And we still got our big cards left. I think we're going to be good this round. We got Ted Caress. We got 4 Ted Caresses. We pulled pretty good there. So that's 43. How many do I say? We got 4 of them, right? So that's 43, 86, 172 for Ted Caress. We're at 942. Let's check up Wyatt Teller. We only got 1 Wyatt Teller. His price has dropped a little bit, clearly. 41,000. Now, I think you could buy this and put it up for 4,800 and take a 2,000 profit, but you know what? That's not what we're going to do. We're just going by numbers here. We got Cameron Hayward. We got 2 Cameron Haywards. You're looking at 42,000, so 84,000 just for him. We're over $1 million now. We are over $1 million. We got Andrus Pete, 40,000. We're at 1.1 million right now. 1.1 million with 7 cards left. You can see we pulled 3 Frank Ragnows. We know they don't go for a lot, but you know what? That's okay. We'll put them up for 120. So 3 of them is 360,000 coins. We got our coins back. Yes, we did. Now, how much are we going to profit? 120 for this guy, for Garrett Bowles. We got Elgton Jenkins, 140. We're going to put him up for 135. We're at 1.7 million right now with 2 cards left, and these 2 cards I got super lucky on. They look like they go for something. We're going to go 200,000 for Anthony Sherman. And we're going to go with D Ford. D Ford, we're looking at another 200,000. So that's 2.1 million. We're going to times that by 0.9 for Auction House. That's 1.9 again for the second time in a row. For the second poll, second time doing heavyweights. The last time I did heavyweights was the last time I made a video on it. I can't remember, last week or something like that. But we made over 500,000 in that roll. We made over 500,000 again in this roll. You know what? Results obviously are going to vary. But, yeah, if you haven't hit that like button, hit it. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, we are on the road to 500 soon. Hopefully after that we can hit 1,000. Let's get it. Come on. Let's get 1,000 before Madden 22 comes out. We got MLB coming out in 2 weeks. We're going to be no money spent on there. We're no money spent in Madden. We play a lot of 2K. I do spend money on 2K. Sorry. Disclaimer. 2K is tough to do no money spent. I did it last year. Not this year. Couldn't do it. But, hey, that's the video. I hope you like it.